Leaks, 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 and more leaks. I swear, since like season 8 or something, this show has had a lot of bad luck when it comes to like leaks and early airings and everything. We still got a couple more episodes to go until we're up to our series finale, but I guess the one way we can resolve at least getting all that out of the way, and I won't stick around for a while, is we at least watch this episode. It's one that's, from what I see, focused on Rarity and Spike from the brief description. And it ought to be interesting to see what's in it, so let's look. Alright. That was at least better than what we had last week. I mean, definitely like seeing the return of Gabby, since we haven't seen her in like ages or whatever, it was definitely like fun to really see her return, and I know that Gabby's been like a fan favorite for a while, since I guess season 6, you could say. It's been a while, but I think it's the episode The Fault in Our Cutie Marks? I think I'm gonna need to look that one up again, but definitely it's really fun to see her again. And it's, again, not better than what we had last week. But the highlights, definitely the fact that there exists a themed convention around the Power Ponies. That's absolutely funny. There's the fact that like Rarity just pulls out a vinyl record just for dramatic effect and everything. And just even calls out in her reality after she does her dramatic thing. And in scene, like she says that out loud. Got a bunch of good facial expressions, which I could see like maybe a couple of people referencing in the like online forums and whatnot. So a highlight right there. What do I think of it though? Honestly, a lot better than what we had last week. It'll be interesting to see what we've got going on, as long as I avoid the forums and the YouTube pages and all the online chat rooms I'm in that are talking about the early releases. And actually the interesting thing is, let me just tell you real closely, is the fact, if you go on YouTube right now and watch anything MLP related, somehow in the YouTube recommendations, all of the early episode airings and whatnot, like we're talking full-length episodes, let alone clips from those episodes, are already up on YouTube, and so far Hasbro's been doing nothing about it. They haven't stopped a dime about it. I mean, the best way you have to avoid it is you don't see the episode, you don't like watch any MLP episodes at all. You just avoid them like the plague until the final episode airs here in America. I feel the best way to avoid this is to at least watch something that's not pony related. The more you watch something that isn't MLP related, I guess that's one way to avoid the leaks. I think. But that's really the best tip I have to give. Really all up to you on what you want out of this whole situation. If you want to take a look at the early airings, your loss. But you dare spoil me about it, I will lose some respect to you. But anyways, I look forward to next week's episode, and yeah, I guess it's about time for me to get to work on the other parts of the top 40 favorite movies list, because, well, I'm always excited to work on those. But I'm getting close to getting everything set up for the streams I'd like to do for the very near future, but I'll discuss in that later. Anyways, with that said, see you next week for an all-new MLP episode, and yeah, just bye.